Recording in progress.
Okay, so just sharing my screen and we'll start with our session. Okay. Okay. Fine. So, so see, in our previous classes, we have discussed about HTML basics. Okay. So, okay. So today what I will do, I will create a new group for our batch, and I will remove that old group here. Okay. So anyway, everyone has my number, like in the old group and new group. I will also share the group. So what will happen like? So why? Because so some people see some C# people did not join, or they opted only for C#. So I don't want to disturb them by sending the screenshots and all. Like when you people get the doubts and all, you people used to send in the group and all, right? So we don't want to disturb them. So I will remove that C# batch, and I will create one new group, and I will share today, not today, tomorrow, in this chat, so that what will happen, everyone can join with that group link, and we can continue all our discussions over there. Okay, so is that fine for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Thanks much for that. So, okay. So now, in our last session, we have discussed about HTML. So, anyone want HTML revision for 5 minutes, or can I go? Can I start with ASP.NET? Please tell me. Please confirm here. If you want a revision, just 5 minutes only. I don't take much time for that. Or else I can start with. If you are good, then we can start with our ASP.NET. That's what my. Okay. So, okay, basically HTML is what? Hypertext markup language. In our HTML, we have HTML is tag oriented. Like, what is tag oriented language? So basically, starting element and ending element will be there. So basically, in our HTML, the structure of HTML will be like how it looks. So head, initially what HTML. closing of HTML, and inside this we will write head tag. So, and closing of head tag. See, my notepad is not listening my words. So here scripts, if anything related to JavaScript you want to write, then you need to keep inside the head tag. Or if you want to keep any jQuery related references, you need to keep inside the script tag that is present in head tag. Okay, so don't if you don't write syntax properly, sometimes it won't allow you for building new web pages. Okay, by the way, HTML is a error-free language, and HTML is not a case-sensitive language. Okay, like in HTML, uppercase and lowercase, everything are equal. Okay, that's it. So here inside the body tag, whatever the elements, U elements, or whatever you want, then we will go for body tag. Okay, so basically HTML consists of two types of tags. One is container tag, non-container tag. Okay, what is container tag? So the element whichever having both closing and opening tag, starting tag, then that will be called as a container tag. Okay. So some are self closable, like BR tag. So for them we don't need any opening and closing tag. See, like this. Okay, so this is what non-content. We have different types of tags available in our HTML: basic tag, link tag, frame tag, table tag, form tag, and what else we have? Multimedia tag. That's it, right? Basic tag. Here we'll perform basic operations like BG color, that means background color, background image, etc. So link tag. So if you want to redirect from one page to another page, then we have a concept called anchor tag. So the representation for anchor is a href equals to URL of website. That's it. Okay. Now a frame tag. So we can divide a website into two parts. One is column or row. So if it is a column frame set, then simple frame set COLS. Okay, something like. Okay, similarly, if it is a row, then you need to keep rows here. Table tag. So if you want to divide your website into like columns and rows format, if you want to display the data in table format, we are going for a tag called table tag. Okay, table tag will consist of rows and columns. So the rows is represented by TR. Inside the TR, we'll have TD. TD is nothing but table data. Okay. Like this. If you want one more TD, you can keep here. Form tag. If you want to build HTML elements by using different controls and all, like text box, button, radio button, everything, then we are going for form tag. Multimedia tag will deal with what? So like video, audio related files related generation or uploading kind of thing will be handled by multimedia tag. So we are not, this is not required for us, but anyway, we have explained all these things with examples. Okay, are you guys clear now? Anyone have any questions? Yeah, please. Okay, so I'm taking it as no, and I'm going with. So fine. So now see, uh, basically, so we are moving to core ASP.NET now. Core means that's not ASP.NET Core. Core means the main part of ASP.NET. Okay, so ASP.NET. So I think you people took this notes, anything? You people did not took anything here, right? Very good. Fine. So now ASP.NET. ASP.NET is nothing but active server page. Actually, so a .NET framework consists of two things. What is that? One is what? Technology, and one is language. By using language, we'll build the logic. Okay. What is the example for language? C#, VB.NET kind of things. Okay. By using technology, we can build our web applications. So what we are using here, we'll use HTML inside that, and the technology example is ASP.NET or MVC kind of things. Okay. So it should be a combination of what? Language and technology. So we already done with our C#. So that's the reason we came here for learning one technology, that is what our ASP.NET. Okay. What is ASP.NET? Active server page. Okay, so basically ASP.NET is a server-side technology which is used to design dynamic web pages. That means we can add something, we can add some data, and we can save the data. We can delete some data in database. We can edit the data. We can save the data into database now. We can edit that. We can delete that. That means dynamic operations. They are not fixed. But in our HTML, we can build what? Only static websites. In the static websites, we cannot edit anything. The example for ASP.NET websites are like, no, these things did not implemented by using ASP.NET, but this type of applications. Okay. So Gmail, Facebook, so all this kind of websites are examples for dynamic websites, and we can implement this type of websites by using ASP.NET. Basically, for our ASP.NET, we have a editor called Visual Studio. So you all aware of it, but still I want to introduce again. Why? Because so I'm just treating this course as new course, and I'm explaining from zero for you guys. So that's the reason I will teach each and every basics here. Once you got perfection in everything, then I will go with the programming and all. Okay, so as I promised, you trusted me. Definitely I will not break your trust, and I will not broke your trust and everything. So you people should get so much idea on .NET, and people should become perfect in terms of everything. Okay, so Microsoft Visual Studio Editor. Santosh, I will see how I can share the notes now. Just tell me. So once I create the group, I will share that notes in the group. Okay. Until that, please wait for some time, maybe 2-3 days. Okay. So see, we have around 56-57 people, but some people are not joining. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 days. So they all took the admission and all, but I don't know for what reason they are not joining. But anyway, we will wait for 1 or 2 days, and some people opted for video and all. So we'll wait for 1 or 2 days, and after that we'll share. Okay, fine. So okay, uh, so this Microsoft Visual Studio Editor, it is a framework tool which is used to develop different types of web application. See, so what are different types of applications, sir? So you people learn console application, you people learn Windows application. Now we are going to develop web applications also. So console applications. So when we started initially our .NET in our C#, So there we have learned what? Console application only. Okay. So we have practiced so many things. See, initially we started coding on that main method. Once we are done with that, we went to whoops concepts. So from whoops concepts onwards, where we wrote the code, we wrote the code in our class. So once we are done with whoops concepts, we came. I mean, we have learned .NET in our what Windows Form application. So before we came here, we were learning Windows Forms only, right? So I hope you guys are aware of it and you have good experience in that. So yeah, so I hope everyone practiced all the programs in our Windows Forms, right? Like ADO.NET program, class library program from our C Sharp batch. So everyone practiced. Yes, Akshay, Ajay, Sandhya, Balaji, Gayatri, Sohasini, Wasim, Suresh. So everyone practiced. You people got the output. Are you guys clear with the those concepts and all? Okay, so just note down up to here. I will tell the steps orally. So that's what I'm saying, Balaji. So dynamic web pages means the websites which we can modify our data and we can update our data kind of things. But in our static web pages, we cannot modify any data in static websites. Okay, static websites will build by using HTML. Dynamic websites will build by using ASP.NET or MVC and Java related or Python related kind of things. Got it? Just note down those two things, ASP and the Microsoft Visual Studio Editor.
Hello. Hello, Viswa sir.
Yes.
Sir, you can give that this definition in a chart window or in email. Then it will not take more time for writing and writing in our notepad or notes. Because
No problem. See,
it is
this
taking
is
more time.
wait. So so this is theory. This is fine. So going forward, we'll go with so many programs and all. So initially, you need to be perfect in terms of theory. If you write one time, then you will understand more. So that's the reason. So for theory, we need to take some classes. Otherwise, without knowing the basics, it will be difficult. So that's the reason I'm giving.
No, sir, I'm not telling for you are teaching basic. I am telling for you are we are taking more time for writing in our notes. You can give and we can copy paste from there.
Yeah, once we share the notes, that time we don't give time for this theory and all. Okay, so maybe within 1 or 2 days. Fine.
You can give directly notes right now.
No, no, the soft copy I will share with everyone. Okay,
Okay, sir.
whatever you are seeing the book, I will share.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Wasim. I will keep that. Okay, now we'll try to open our Visual Studio. So to we'll try to open our Visual Studio. So how to open that now? People see here the first step. So first I will show how to open Visual Studio. Okay, for creating the new web forms. Okay, so after that, what I will do, I will just give the steps to you guys. Okay. Okay. So see. So first one, anyway, launch Visual Studio. Okay. Now click on New Project. Okay. What is the step two is create new project. Step three. So here, so we need to filter few things. Okay. So first one, I'm just clearing all. Okay. Now select language as C sharp. Okay. Platform as Windows. And what is the project type? Here you need to select web. Okay. Okay. Select below from the drop down. Yes. What is the language? C sharp. What is the platform? Windows. And finally, what is this one? Project type web. Okay. So that's it. Now, step four. So this is the most important one people see here. So now after all our after applying the filters, so it got reduced. Okay, so now you need to find which one. This one, only this one. Okay, so I will just note down same like that. So you people also will note down. Okay, step four. Select ASP.NET web application within the bracket .NET framework. Okay, so ignore the spelling mistakes, please. So once we are done, click on next. What is that? Click on step 5. Click on next. So here, see, this is what our project name, right? So we can give any project name here. Okay, we can give any project name here, and this is what the path where you want to save your web application. If you don't give any path, by default it will store in some of the path based upon your application or Visual Studio installed solution settings and all. Okay, this is what framework. So like this is simply version. Okay, so by default we can leave like that. Okay, now click on next. Now what you need to do, so now uh, please select SCLECT. Select below configurations. FIGU configuration. Now tell me the first one. What is that? Project name. What is the project name? We can give specify the project name based on our requirement. Okay, so and the second one is location. Specify the path of solution. Okay, where we want to save the application. Okay, and finally what? .NET framework, I don't think it's optional only. Now just click on step 7. What is that? So click on create. CREATE. Okay, done. Okay, now what will happen? So now here we need to select empty. Okay, now here you need to select web forms. Okay, okay, so now what is the next step? Step 8. Where is that? Select empty template. Sir, why can't we select web forms? So actually for ASP.NET, we need to deal with these two things. MVC, WebAPI, they are all different. So why I'm going with empty means, see, if we start empty from now, then what will happen? So going forward, so see, when you work in real time, okay, or so what will happen? You need to work from scratch only for the real-time projects and all. That's the reason. If you have idea from scratch, then you can handle any kind of work. That's the reason I'm selecting from empty. Okay, so now select empty template. So in the right side, we need to check web forms checkbox. And in the right side, select web forms checkbox. Done. Okay, this is done. Now click on create. This is the final step. Okay, so now it will create the project. Let's see how it will create. Okay, so I guess clear, right? So now it got created. Now here I will tell few important concepts here. Okay, now so by models, I don't want these models now. Okay, so again the same thing I will follow. Okay, now click on create. So I don't select the web forms now. We'll see. I think that that model should not come. That's what my target now. But the problem for this ASP.NET is this Visual Studio 2022 don't work. Doesn't work properly. So how if we go with 2015 or something, then we'll get all the features of ASP.NET. Why? Because nowadays ASP.NET is completely no one is using, and so many bugs in our latest Visual Studio. I will going forward. I will show you guys. Okay. So see, now we did not got anything. So now what happened? We got a white paper now. So whatever you want to do, you can do. Okay. So now I will tell one advanced thing, but I mean once I will tell that, but just note down. We'll note down that, but later on I will explain how to do that and all. Okay. So okay. Now the step 10. How to add a web page. Okay. So now here we have Solution Explorer. This is what called as Solution Explorer. Right click on project, add. Here somewhere you can see the web form, new item, web form. Okay. So what we have done here, okay, step 10. Right click on project, from Solution Explorer and click on add new item, web form. Okay. Now click on add. See, we got it. Okay. What we got here, web form.aspx. Okay, this is what our ASP.NET application introduction, how to create that one. Yes, now I will explain from the beginning. So for this level 10 steps, I will explain from the beginning now. I'm closing my Visual Studio. So everyone, please listen carefully one more time. I'm explaining one more time. Why? Because this is the most important thing. Why? Because if you don't understand this one, how you will create a project in Visual Studio, how you will create ASP.NET project. See, every day, this is what our first step in our class. So if you people don't know how to do that, then it will be difficult. That's why if someone missed or something, so please listen carefully. Anyway, I will give the steps. Okay, first step, launch the Visual Studio. Yes, we launched. Okay. So now the next step is click on new project. Okay. Okay, now I'm just clearing the filter. Now I'm just clearing the filter. What is the language? C#. So what is the platform here? Windows. So because we are working with what, Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 20, Windows 30, whatever your operating system. Okay, and what is the project type? What is the project type? Tell me. Web. Okay, now we got it now. So so now just scroll down and try to find this one. Only this one. Note only this one. Okay, now click on next. Okay, so as I mentioned here, if you want to give some project name, you can give. If you want to continue with this default name, you can. So whatever, based upon your requirement, you can do anything. Now click on create. Okay, now click on empty, so that will get empty. Don't select anything there and click on create. Okay, so now how to add a web page. So these are all long steps, but this is easy only. Okay, like our console application only, this is little different. That's it. Now right click on project. So right click on project. Hmm. Okay, add. Here also you can select web form actually. So we don't go for new item or something. We'll just go from here only, web form. So whatever the title you want, a web form name like home, whatever you want, you can keep here. Click on OK. Okay. Now this got created. Okay, so are you guys clear? Now tell me. If anyone want me to explain one more time, I'm ready to explain. If you guys are clear, then I will give the notes. So please respond so that I will understand. I'm asking you guys only. See. Yes, no. Two people respond and only two people are clear. Okay, so okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. So now this is what you will write the title here. Steps to create ASP.NET project. Okay, note down. So I hope these steps are very much clear for you guys. So this will make easy for you guys. Okay, just note down and please confirm me once you're done in the chat so that I will know like, okay, people are done.
Sir, we had completed, sir. Take it.
Okay, everyone done? Okay, so we'll go with our project, and now we'll see different windows available in our ASP.NET. Okay, so different windows. See, the first one, whenever we are working with ASP.NET, so we have recently seen our Windows Form application. So now we are going for web applications. Windows is what? So simple desktop applications. So this is what web application. These will be available in websites. Okay, and the most important for that is toolbox. What is that? Toolbox. So how can we find toolbox is here. So toolbox is we can find from here. So view toolbox. Okay, see here. So here this toolbox, the purpose of toolbox and all I will explain. For now, I will just, you people just see why, because we have some more time only. I will just give some overview and tomorrow we'll explain later more on that. So toolbox here, like radio button, calendar, checkbox, all kind of controls we have available in our toolbox. So how to use them, sir? Simple. So it's not like our MVC or something. So it is almost similar to our what is that? Windows Form. Simple. Just drag and drop here. That's it. Okay. Now here we have three options: design, split, source. If you go to design, then what we dragged and dropped now? Text box. We got it. So now what I will do, I will drag and drop one more text box. Now just see, one more text box came. Now open source. See here, we got one more text box code also. It's a two-way. I mean, so we can drag and drop here, or we can drag and drop here also. What is this design window? What is the split window? And I will explain everything. Okay. Now split window. So if you want to see both at a time, okay, see, I can see here, I can see here. Now I will delete this text box. People see here. See, that got deleted. Yes or no? So now what I will do, I will delete this one also. See, here also it got deleted. Yes or no? So design. What is design? So pure design related, like all the control. See, whatever this text box, button, calendar, checkbox, everything is called as controls in our ASP.NET. Okay. So if you want to work with controls, what we need? Tell me. What we need for working with controls? What is this called? So people should respond when I'm asking questions, please. So otherwise, how I will know, like, you people are you people understood or not? Okay. So please respond so that, okay, you people are also following with me. Otherwise, I will feel like you people are sleeping well. Your Vishwa sir is helping you guys to get super sleep. Okay. So control. So now see design window. Here you can drag and drop everything. Source means what? Here we'll find our HTML. Now people see here. What is this? HTML, head tag, body tag, inside body we can have form tag, and HTML closing element. So this is what we have learned, and this is why we have learned. Now, so if you don't know this HTML basics, then now tell me. So if if I am explaining this program, if people don't understand what is this HTML, what is this header tag, what is this title tag, what is this body tag, what is this form tag, nothing you people will understand, right? That's the reason we have given some basics of HTML. Okay, people got it? This is fine. Now, if people got some idea in toolbox. Okay. Anyway, I will explain again one more time tomorrow. Okay. Now, if you And the most important part is solution explorer. What is solution explorer means? All the solution related information. Yes, Garima. So I will explain. You need to wait for some more time, maybe 1 day or 2 days. Then I will explain what is, where we will write the C# code, what we need to write, from which point to which point we need to go. Everything I will explain. Please wait for some time. Okay. Anyway, I will take care. Okay. Now, Solution Explorer. So, Solution Explorer, this will consist of all your solution information like web pages, web.config file, package config file, properties of the project, references, everything will present here. Okay. So, this is what. Okay. So, we have beautiful notes for that, and I will explain each and everything. What is design? So see, now we have seen what is design window, what is source window, what is split window, what is toolbox. Okay. So now tomorrow, okay. So tomorrow I will explain one more time about these things, and what are different controls available in toolbox also I will explain. And after that, I will give some more data on everything. After that, we'll go for different controls available in our ASP.NET, like text box, radio button, everything I will give. Okay. So then you will get a little more idea on it. So, and the answer for your question is Garima. So this one, code behind. So see, this is our next topic. Maybe after 1 or 2 classes, we'll get that, and I will explain everything. After that, maybe some after 3-4 classes, then we will move into our programming. Okay. So see, if someone is having some partial knowledge or something, they may feel like, sir, we already know this one, sir, why we need this one. So people may think like that, but my primary goal, so as you people know, like most of my C# people are there. See, it should be understandable for everyone. So the people who started from zero, you should understand everything, and the people who started from like 50% of ASP.NET knowledge also should understand. Then only our goal will be fulfilled. Okay. So from 0 level to up to higher level, we will teach everything. So you don't need to worry. I will take care of everything. Just follow for some days, and within next 10 days, we are going to do one real-time project on ASP.NET. Okay. So wait for some more time, then we are going to do one real-time project in our ASP.NET. Okay. Fine. So anyone have any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in this class, MVC core classes also will cover now.
Yes. ASP.NET, MVC, Web API, .NET Core, Entity Framework, ADO.NET.
And in that, design pattern also will cover.
Yeah, in when we came for entity framework and all, so there I will explain about that design pattern, and MVC we will explain about MVC design pattern and all.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. So anyone have any questions? Okay, fine. So try to open Visual Studio and try to create one web application project in your system and also, and just check whether that got installed properly or not, ASP.NET and all. So if not, please reinstall your Visual Studio again. Thanks all for joining. We'll meet tomorrow.